everything could go incredibly wrong. In my opinion, anyway. Your mileage may vary. You may not consider the fact that everything could go incredibly wrong a good thing. I find it mildly entertaining. Also, because I hadn't read this recipe before putting it through, we're just going to swap pans right now. So I need this pan for making a roux. When I read the instructions, it's like, can you make a roux in the leek pan? I was like, oh yeah, I can make a roux in the leek pan. Sure. Can you add all the stock to it? No, it won't fit. Guess I'll make it in this pan instead. I'm not saying it's chaos, right? I'm not saying my streams are chaos, but they might be chaos. What are we doing with this? How much chicken stock did you get out of that? Quite a lot, actually. Okay, speaking of roux, let's make a roux. So we'll make a sauce with coat our leeks in the flour, he says, and add a little bit of mustard, just for a little bit of flavour. Because mustard is good. Yeah, I know what you mean. So a lot of the time I'll look at it and go, you know what, there's not enough XYZ in here. So, for example, this recipe is like, just use a teaspoon of mustard powder, and I'm like, you know what, I think it could probably do with more than a teaspoon of mustard powder, for example. So it's the sort of thing you look at and go, maybe it should be 2. And I also know from experience that my taste buds tend to prefer when there's more flavour in something than less flavour, right? So you would go, well, I mean, if it says 1, we should probably double it. Especially because, as I've talked about on this stream before, my taste buds are partially COVID-y ruined. I'm sorry for those of you who heard me say this about 700,000 times. But yeah, so it's important to know from experience what does and doesn't work for you, and also look at a recipe, like you said, and go, this is probably not enough, or this is probably enough. That's experience, right?